Test, test. There we go. Can you hear me now? Well, I guess I'll start that all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Taco Tuesday right here on the Imperial Commissary. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you're having a wonderful week. You're going to have a great rest of the week because it is Christmas week and it is Christmas Eve here on Taco Tuesday. So thank you very much for joining me. We had a little audio problem in the beginning. Yes, I see you're asking, can you watch it on YouTube? Yes, you can go watch it on YouTube. There are 12 people watching it on YouTube right now. So you could definitely go over there and check it out if you prefer that platform. Otherwise, we are right here on the Imperial Commissary on Facebook, and we are also streaming on Twitch if that happens to be your particular cup of tea. Okay. Taco time. What up, Steve Barba, Heron, Moffat, how you doing? Mike Mazzetti, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. No sound, no sound. We got that fixed. It's on YouTube. What up, Anthony Demas Jr.? How you doing, buddy? Happy Taco. Brad Cole, can you hear me? Very cool. Jim Walsh, how you doing? Yeah, YouTube. Go over to YouTube. Check it out. It's on the IC Toys YouTube page. Here, I can send you a link. Here, if anybody prefers the YouTube platform, go follow this page. It's the IC Toys Nashville page. You see a lot of cool stuff there. Merry Christmas, Hubert Holst. Hope you're doing well. That's a flattering YouTube picture that the YouTube put up there for me. All right, we're going to start off with something small while Andrea tags everybody. How about a Greedo, the green guy, with no blaster, so that way he'll stick to something small. That way nobody feels left out if they got in here a little bit late. We're going to start off with that Greedo right there. No blaster on Greedo. Still a very, very nice Greedo. Great paint. No real scratches on him or nothing. Just looking good in the neighborhood of green dudes. So space. Starting at $1, letter A. We'll just put him out there until Andrea gets everybody tagged. But she's been getting really good at the tag, so it doesn't take that long anymore. But there you go. We'll start off, and we're going to have lots more stuff. Here's all the racks. Only Greedo is up so far. But we're going to show you the best live auction in the world on the best site on the internet. The Imperial Commissary. Jason McKee starts us off at $2. Starting off at $2 on the Greedo. Greedo at $2. We got $2 on the Greedo. Andrea's already tagging everybody. Hey, Dan Belkey, how you doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Happy Taco Tuesday, that's a holiday as well. At least on the IC it is. Good evening, Dan Miller. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That Taco Tuesday song's an earwig, isn't it? Dun 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 da 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 da. Shout out to Michael Lester for my sweet, sweet hat. Hello, Merry Taco Tuesday. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Dustin. Merry Christmas, Ron. Also, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I will be reading our annual The Night Before Christmas live on the Imperial Commissary. So make sure to tune in for that. It's a little fable about Darth Vader visiting a sweet family on Christmas Eve. If you haven't heard it before, I've been reading it since the IC was started. So I'm going into my 11th year of reading that. So settle down around the fire, grab your nog, and tune in for a live reading of The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas. There's Michael Lester. Merry Christmas from the friendly neighborhood shipping guy. Whenever I tell you in my PM, I don't know, my shipping guy handles that, that's the shipping guy. He's a good dude. Thanks, Mike Mazzetti. You're the one. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I like to do it. Ain't nothing wrong with spreading some Christmas cheer. Remember that as you're going around in the hustle and bustle at the stores, if you still go to those things, or even on the interwebs. Try to be kind. 'Tis the season for kindness. What time are you reading? I don't know. Andrea, when do I usually do that? Probably like 6 o'clock? 6 p.m.? Brad Cole made it to YouTube. There you go. What do you think, man? Is my frame rate good on YouTube if I do this? There's actually a lot of people that watch it on YouTube now. It's crazy. Thanks, Mikey. I appreciate it, brother. Da-da. Shout out to Chad for hooking up the music. Chad is not with us tonight. He is going to California to see the family. California? Yep, California. Nice, Brad. I like it. Well, I do hear that YouTube's platform is much better if you're going to watch me on a big TV. I once caught a fish this big. If you're on an 80-inch TV, that's a huge fish. Bum, 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 bum. We watched Christmas in Connecticut yesterday, which I like. It's a very good movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Ooh, a 70-inch TV. Nice. I caught a fish this... Wait. Once I caught a fish this big. That's a big fish, right? 9 more back today from AFA. Loose complete. 6 out of 9 were 85s, and here I was giving them a hard time last week for 10 graded where I only got 185. They probably watched the video, man. You know they're on here. They probably saw the video and they're like, yo, hook up Anthony Demas Jr. with a few because he's complaining on the live feed. They're like, oh, cut him off some 85s, man. You want that Mike Havens to stop talking. Check this out. Black Friday special off of Amazon. It's an air duster. Look at this monster truck. What? Cool, right? Fun things on my desk. Oh, here's a fun thing on my desk. Shout out to Chad Bordner and his lovely wife who made me these. The Taco Tuesday official sticker. So there you go. I only have 6 of them. And I have to keep 2 for me. 1 for the archives and 1 for me to stick to a soda or something. So I'll give away a couple of them tonight. Sweet sticker, right? Yeah. Cool. Let me find you some toys. That's what you're here for. You're not here to listen to me chat away. We're here for the awesomest toys in the history of the universe. You might know them from your childhood. They are from a line called the Vintage Star Wars. Pretty amazing. It was about some movie that was pretty darn good, if you ask me. And we got a bunch of toys from that their movie called Star Wars. If you haven't seen it, highly suggest it. Big fan of the flick. George Callis, what's up, brother? I'll tell you, the only thing I miss about having a physical store is the people who used to come visit at the physical store. Like, I haven't seen George Callis in months, and he used to always stop by the store. But that's how it is. You get busy. You're always running around, chicken with your head cut off and whatnot, and that's what happens. But still love you, George. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Merry Christmas, brother. Ha, you're here to listen to me talk. Oh, well, what do you want me to talk about? Did you hear about that movie? It was back in the 70s, man. It's pretty old. They made 3 of them, I think. I mean, they made some other ones after. But these particular figures are only from the first 3, which were called 4, 5, 6. It gets a bit confusing, but you can figure out the codes. That was Chief Chirpa right there. He's letter B, Chief Chirpa. We're going to put a Chewbacca for letter C, as it should be. His name starts with C, for goodness sake. The Mighty Chewbacca. This Chewbacca is very nice, tight limbs, and his nose is perfect. So there you go. Couple scratches here or there. A little bit of color, discoloration or whatever right there, but still beautiful. Beautiful Chewie. I don't know. Still haven't bought my ticket to ICCC yet. Ah, man. Well, you get there. You got time. Lots of people haven't bought their ticket yet. That's okay. I haven't even really announced guest stars yet. So don't worry about it. You got time. Letter D, we're going to do a Tusken Raider. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother? Yeah, you can always still see us on the weekend if you need to pick up items. We'll meet you. Meet you at the Dollar General. Happy to do it. Holiday special and a couple Ewok movies. Gee whiz, man. Holiday special. We don't talk about Bruno. Holiday special was out of control. I actually, you know what? We watched the Goldbergs last night because I have this whole folder where I put all the Christmas TV 30-minute shows and stuff like that, all the Christmas specials. And we were watching the Goldbergs one last night, and it was the one where he buys the bootleg tape of the holiday special, and then they go and see Howard the Duck, so that year. And it was actually hilarious, so you should watch that. But at the end, the way it all comes together is they say the grandpa comes because the kid loses his faith in Star Wars because he watches the holiday special. Here's a spoiler alert. And the grandpa comes at the end, and he has a vintage Boba Fett. And he goes, you know this guy? And the kid goes, yeah, Boba Fett. And he's like, well, he was pretty cool in the holiday special. And the kid was like, you know what? The holiday special came out before Empire Strikes Back. So technically, it is the first appearance of Boba Fett. So it gave us the Fett. So it was a very good story, and it had a very good moral to the story. And that moral of the story is even if you think something is horrible or bad or garbage, sometimes there's good in it, and you just have to search. Like Boba Fett. And Boba Fett was in that, and he is certainly something good. He is the coolest thing that exists. So there you go. He's got a couple scratches on him, this Boba, but still he is complete. Looking good in the neighborhood. Still 99% combat effective. He is going to be letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Is it H? E, F. F. He'll be letter F. Boba Fett is letter F. There you go. Fett for F. Cool. Natalie Portman is from Long Island, really. I didn't know that. Got a bunch of friends out on Long Island. None of them know her. Long Island, where you pay $9.99 for a hamburger with cheese. Long Island, New York, out there by Ronkonkoma. A purdy trooper right there. Stormtrooper. What a perfect transition to putting up a figure. Well done, sir. Thanks, brother. You like that? I have no story for a stormtrooper. So he'll just go out there with less pomp and circumstance. He's going to be letter H. Next up, we're going to do a R2-D2. I used to have a bank when I was a kid. And in my Star Wars closet, I had a little closet. It was like that tall, depending on the size of your TV, right? But no, I had this closet. And when you open the closet doors, I rigged the Star Wars bank. So a drumstick had like a string going, like a Rube Goldberg device practically, that was tied to the door. So when you opened it, it would push down the drumstick and push the button on the bank. And it would go, I am C-3PO, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. And it would play the Star Wars song whenever you opened up my Star Wars closet. And the funny thing is I bought a collection like a week ago. Or not a week ago, shoot, months ago now. Half a year ago, something like that. And in that collection, it had one. Check this out. That right there is the bank. How freaking awesome is that? So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably throw it up for sale, but there's a nice transition too. But that's the same bank I had when I was a little kid. They used to do that. I had a drumstick tied to it. No droids figures right now, but I am buying. Chad Holtzman, you know I'm buying, buddy. Looking to buy collections. Maybe Chad's going to find some droids and Ewoks figures for me, right, buddy? And then I'll be able to say, yeah. R2-D2, a little bit of rub on him, but still clicks. Good dome. He is going to be H. Letter H. And then letter I is going to be a Jawa, Untini, and all that. We're going to have to play the Jawa song for Andrea. COO for Boba is Hong Kong COO. Do you want me to show it to you? Because you guys like big C's and small C's and ABCDs. I don't even know what the heck a big C is. And I'm supposed to be like the Boba guy. But I don't even know what that means. Is that one? I have the Stormtrooper on G, dear. And I have R2-D2 on H. Do you want me to switch those? Just tell me if you want me to switch them, Andrea. Hong Kong COO. And there's the C. What is that? Is that a big C? Who knows about these things? I'll move them. Sorry, baby. Looking for a really nice Taiwan fat? I'll see if I can dig one up, bud. All corrected, my dear. And here is the Jawa. Let's look at this Jawa, see if he's got any special stitch variations or not. Brown, it looks like. So a regular Jawa, he's got nice eyeballs. Got great hands. Really nice Jawa, actually. And he is the long hood, if you're into that sort of thing. See? Boop. But nice Jawa. Good looking Jawa. Starting at a buck. Can't go wrong. Always teach, always learn. You can learn what a big C is. Alright, so what's a big C? Teach me. Should we all learn what a big C Boba Fett is right now? Let's find out. To the internet I go. Big C refers to an early 1979 Star Wars figure distinguishing large copyright mark on its age. Usually reading Hong Kong, it's a prize find. Like the variation of a Taiwan small C. Uh-oh. Images. What letter is the Jawa on? I'll tell you once it spins around. The Jawa is letter I. Big C Boba Fett. Still looking. Where do I find the information? I got a video here. Let's go to Variant Villain and check it out. Well, Variant Villain doesn't seem to say. Does anybody know what a big C Boba Fett is? I'm not finding it. There's a video. Vintage Star Wars Collection. Big C Boba Fett. Rob's Vintage Star Wars Collection we're looking at. So a big C Boba Fett has a C in a circle?
It's another big C.
Look at that. So I guess that's a big C Boba Fett. These are both big C Boba Fetts. And that's a regular C Boba Fett. The one currently spinning is a regular C Boba Fett. So shout out to Rob's Vintage Kenner Star Wars Collection for teaching me something today. But there you go, big C Boba Fett's right there. So now we know, and knowing is half the battle, as we learned from G.I. Joe. So there you go. All right, very cool. Ta-da. All right, let's get something else here. Let's find something for letter E. What do you say? How about we do some Star Wars cards tonight? Do you guys want some Topps cards? These are the red cards from Return of the Jedi. Well, there's a bunch of duplicates. Let's see what we got here. Here, I'm going to make two piles, and we're going to go through these right now. And we're going to set it up so they're all different cards at least. R2's pretty good. He's got a little bit of sticker rub. You can hit rewind if you missed it, or else I could show you again after I do this. These are really nice condition, at least. Advancing of the Tusken Raiders. Droids to the rescue. Already did that one. Cool. Luke Stormtrooper. Alright. So there's this many. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So 73 there. I have no idea how many there's supposed to be. I could actually check because Mike, I know, sent me the lists at one point here. So let me just check real quick. I'm going to ask Mike again because I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, Mike, how many cards in the top sets?
I think 66. Sorry, Return of the Jedi?
Red.
Might be more for Return of the Jedi.
I'm at 73, so I hope it's that.
Oh, yeah.
'What letter is Jawa? Here you go. Sorry, everybody. $132 in the red? Alright, so I only have 73. There's 73 different red cards. Here you go. Starting at $1. 73 tops cards. It must be like $1 each, right? I don't know. They're all in nice condition. But there's 73 of them right there. So it's a set of 73 tops cards. Starting at $1. It's worth at least $30,000, I'm quite sure. That'll fit them. Mike just said there's 100 and something on the red cards. $132 on the red cards. But there's 77 in here. So 77 different red top Star Wars cards. All in very nice condition. Starting at $1, letter E. We'll do some more of those if you guys end up liking them. Letter E. Let's get you out a couple graded here. Looking to buy more graded. I'm running out of graded. U90 Emperor baggy. This is an ESBC baggy. So we're going to start that one off at, I don't know, $100, $150. Let's start it off at $150 because it's a sealed baggy and it's a U90. So that's a 90 grade gold Emperor baggy starting off at $150. I did just sell an Emperor exploded mailer that was an AFA 85 or a CAS 85 for $3.99 on eBay. So this one's really, really cheap. Starting off at whatever I just said, $150. It's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M as in Michael. And then we have a U80 Plus Luke Bespin, we'll start him off at $1. Why not? No, $100 because they cost at least $100 to grade. U80 plus, so that's an uncirculated grade, 80 plus. Luke Bespin fatigues with orange hair, so that's an orange hair Luke, or no, blonde hair. I'm lying. Blonde hair Luke. Yeah, sorry, I read it wrong. U80 plus, blonde hair Luke, starting off at $100. He is letter N as in Nancy. N as in Nancy. And then how about a couple of droids? We got an 85 grade flat finish 2-1B. We're going to start him off at $100 as always, because he is a graded figure. So there you go, 2-1B flat finish, AFA 85, near mint plus. That's letter P. And then EV99, this is an 85 plus, so I'm going to look it up on eBay. And we're going to start it way cheaper than you can get it, but I know it's going to be expensive, so I will look it up. AFA 85 plus EV99. $800. $900. The 85 plus, $800, $900, $1,000, $790. So they're all about $800, $900. $800 is the cheapest one, plus tax. So let's just do, I don't know. Start off at $600. How's that? That's cheap. That's $200 off, the cheapest you can get it. EV99, AFA 85 plus, gold label, EV99. Here's the live sale so far. Let me grab you a few carded figures. We'll just take the 3 off the top. What do you say? See how those go. All right, here we're going to start off with an AFA 85 B-Wing pilot. And the cool thing about that is a clear bubble. So it's a clear grade on a B-Wing pilot. That is extremely rare. If you don't know, tell a friend. Go look up what clear bubbles sell for now. I know there was a clear bubble Return of the Jedi Prune Face, which granted is a tough card to get, Return of the Jedi Prune Face, and it was graded in 90, I believe, but it went for like $18,000 on Hakes. So just look into a clear bubble. How many times have you seen a clear bubble B-Wing pilot? That's worth a fortune. Very rare piece right there, especially with the clear bubble. Well, it's a rare piece because of the clear bubble. I guess B-Wing pilots aren't that darn rare, but clear bubble B-Wing pilot is a golden goose right there. Card 85, bubble 85, figure 85. That's an AFA 85 near mint clear bubble B-Wing pilot. We're going to start him off at $100 because he's graded. That's what they cost to grade. So there you go. AFA 85 B-Wing pilot, 100 bones. Next up, we got a Wicket. Now, this Wicket is a tri-logo Wicket, and it's graded AFA 70. It got banged up on the card grade because it does have that little bit of tab there, and somebody sharpied out the price tag. But there you go. That's an AFA 70 tri-logo Wicket. Wicket W. Warwick. He's come to ICCC a couple times. And the subgrades are card 70, bubble 75, figure 90. So that's a 90 grade figure in there. Starting off at $100. Tri-logo Wicket. No problem with the B-Wing pilot spinning wheel there. All right, and here's a Power of the Force AFA 70 92 back Lumat first 17 or last 17-year programs. Number one in your hearts. Actually, I don't think number one in anybody's heart. I don't think anybody collects Lumat army builders in the world, but I might be wrong. Tell me if you do. The card is a 70, the bubble is an 85, the figure is an 85. Let's find out what's wrong with the card. Bubble is perfect. Figure looks great. There's creasing in the back of the card here. Look. It's hard to show you. Maybe a little bit of light from the trusty eye loop here will do it. Yeah, there you go. You see the creasing? The thing is, you can't see it on the front. So I don't know. I think that's a really tough grade. But anyway, he looks good. Clear bubble as well. Be aware, clear bubble on him. Look at that. Clear bubble grade. So that's crazy. All three that are currently spinning are clear bubbles. So, unlike Vegas Vacation, you can't have some of the yellow. Because there ain't no yellow. They're all clear bubbles. 1, 2, 3 crystal clear bubbles. The B-Wing pilot is S, the Wicket is T, and U is the Lumat. Letter E is 60, how many did I say? I counted them. 73. 73 of the Return of the Jedi Star Wars cards, Casey. The Topps cards, it's 73 of them. Here's letter E. The starting bids on Wicket and Lumat were only $100, babe. We'll see where they go. I made them super cheap, so they'd get some action. All right, do you guys want card backs or you want something big on the big spinning wheel? You tell me, write big or card backs, and I will do whichever one you write first. How's that sound? Somebody write big or somebody write card backs. Dustin Forrest wrote card backs, so that's what we're going with. Let's get out the sealed box of whatever the heck these are. I don't even know. Star Wars Vintage Figures AST. I don't even know what that is, but it is a sealed box. Check this out. Anybody know what that is off the top of your head? Michael Lesser says card backs. Can you tell who the guy shipping is? Big items, you say? No, no, no. Let's stick with card backs. All right. Let me find my letters for card backs here. All right, letter W is going to be an Empire Strikes Back 31 back Han Solo Hoth. Han Solo Hoth, it's in one of those cool plastic cases that I got from that collection. It does have some X on things that the kid did buy, but they're in the corner of the picture, so it doesn't ruin it or anything, which is nice. But there you go, 31 back Han Solo, letter W. Next up, Return of the Jedi Unpunched Gamorrean Guard. This is going to be letter X. Gam Guard is letter X. This is a 65 back Gamorrean Guard with a Dillard's price sticker on the back there if you collect those. Letter X. Letter Y is a Squiddery-Doo. Squiddery-Doo and Basil 2. It's a 77 back squid. It actually has a ripped pop, so we're not going to do that. Forget it. How about this one? You guys love Biker Scouts. Return of the Jedi Biker Scout. This one is a 65 back Biker Scout. Made in Taiwan figure. Unpunched. Letter Y, starting at $1. And then how about Leia Bouche? Return of the Jedi, Leia Bouche. She is letter Z for zebra. Letter Z, Leia Bouche. She's in a hard case as well, and she is also unpunched. She is a free Emperor offer, Leia Bouche, so there you go. 65 back, Leia Bouche, letter Z. Oh, I'm late. Is there a list of what you put up so far? No, but I just finished putting everything up, so here is everything up right now. There you go. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Happy to go over anything again or answer any questions at all that you might have. Oh, the only thing I forgot is letter EI. Andrea picked EI this week. It's actually a pretty neat Darth Vader poster. Has a little bit of wear down the bottom of it, but you can't even see it in the frame I have it in. But here, let's show you. Here is letter EI. Andrea picked this one out and said, that's a really cool freaking poster. And she's right. It is a really cool freaking poster. But there is a little bit of damage, but it's down there underneath that frame, so you can't even see it the way it's hanging there. But it's not bad. But it's a really cool... So you got the final battle between Vader and or Anakin and Obi-Wan there. That is letter EI, a Darth Vader poster, starting at $1. Can't go wrong. $1 holla. Alrighty. T at 150, T at 155, U at 100. I'm not fighting about it, I'm out. Oh, Jason Betancourt, if that thing goes for $150, I'm going to be crying, so it's not really a fight yet. No luck on here? Dude, if you think you're getting an AFA 85 clear bubble B-Wing pilot for $155, you're not going to have any luck anywhere, brother. Hate to break it to you. But that's cheap. All right, if anybody wants to know anything, anybody wants any questions about me, about the IC, about ICCC, about any of the items up for sale, you just let me know. I am here to help. Yeah, clear bubble B-Wing pilot, brother. Come on now. It's a Greek tragedy if that goes for $155. Please bid. Dustin Forrest takes the starting bids on 3 of the card backs there. Oh, yeah, brother. Christmas will do that, brother, for sure. I get it, totally. Christmas will do that. I have to take off my hoodie because I'll tell you what, it is unseasonably warm in Nashville, Tennessee. And I am unseasonably hot. Ugh. Can you show F? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Give me 1 second. Yeah, even that Lumat's going for $400 on eBay. It's only at $100 right now. Letter F is Boba. Here we go. Looking at Boba. He's got some scratched up chest paint. Still 90% combat effective. Show the sand person and show letter N. Yep, absolutely. How much silver is on the sand person? He's actually pretty decent, man. Maybe the tips of his tubes are not so silver, but his tips of his head is pretty darn good. Boba Fett was on a piece of tape there, so he knocked over the stormtrooper. There's his silver. Letter N is U80 plus. Luke Bespin, blonde hair. Anything else, folks? Happy to show you. There's everything currently spinning. The carded figures are dirt cheap still. Like way below market price. I can't believe that AFA 70 Lumet. There has been ones that have sold on eBay for $399 recently. And it's currently at $100. So it's less than a quarter of the price right now that it should be. Or it's exactly a quarter of the price it should be. Luke Bespin is a letter N as in Nancy. Letter N. I can't believe nobody's jumped on that EV99 AFA 85 Plus for a starting bid of $600. That's $200 less than the most recent sold on eBay. With no tax. So you got to figure that's $250 less, $280 less if you live in Tennessee, $280 less than the cheapest one sold on eBay recently. That is a steal of a deal on EV99. Mike, can you send me the numbers on all the 3 top sets? Because I'm going to put them up probably. I have a bunch of stickers too if you have those broken down.
All the Return of the Jedi?
All everything. I got all the Topps cards I got in a collection, so I may as well just keep putting them up. At least they'll get sorted. What do we have to look forward on E tonight? I don't know, man. I was going to put up more cards. Do you want more Topps cards? I have Topps cards. I have movies. I have books. I have stickers and random stuff. I've got Action Masters. I've got a 500-piece puzzle. I've got a hat from Star Wars Celebration in 2017. I've got a Boba Fett mouse pad. I've got a stuffed Boba Fett Build-A-Bear that's probably worth a lot of money. I've got a weird R2-D2 that I won't touch. That's some vintage stuffed R2-D2. But I don't like stuffed items. Do you have the goldenrod in the green set? I do not know if it has the error card in the green set. I would have to look. What grade is on U? U is an AFA 70. And it's just the card that's a 70. The subgrades are card 70, bubble 85, figure 85. So just the card is a 70. Oh, there, Andrea just put it up. Yeah, but Casey, you let me know what you want on E, dude. I'll put up stuff for you, man. You're my letter E guy. But I was planning on just Topps cards in it because I have so many right now. I just got them all in a collection. A bunch of Topps cards. So you can get a killer deal on Topps cards.
You have Empire and Star Wars also?
Yep. Thanks, bro.
I just sent you the...
And I have stickers, yeah. Oh, there, you put it up. Return of the Jedi Series 1 red cards, 132, 33 stickers. Let me see how many stickers I got of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No wax packs tonight, man. I just got loose cards. Can I see letter C? Yeah, absolutely, man. A, B, C. The mighty Chewbacca. He's got a nice nose. He's got a little bit of discoloration on his bandolier strap in the back. And he does have his bowcaster. Stacy says 110 on N. There you go, Stacy. You're in the lead. That's a steal of a deal. 110 on a 80 grade Luke Bespin. There's mighty Chewbacca. There's a little bit of discoloration on his bandolier strap there. A little bit of yellow. All right, letter E. I think it's still cheap. Aren't those cards worth at least $1 each? They're only at $40 for 76 cards. Or 73 cards, rather. Star Wars Series 1 through 5, 66 cards. Mike, could you pop those all in my messenger, too, so I could reference them later? Thanks. Stacy Popfinger in the lead on N at 130. Chad Bordner in the lead on P at 135. All right, I'm going to run through them all and what their prices are. We're going to start off with these. Letter A is at $2. He's a Greedo with no weapon, only $2. Great condition on that Greedo. $2 is cheap on that. We got a Mike Mazzetti is in the lead on Chief Chirpa. Hail to the Chief, baby. Letter B at $10. Letter C is the mighty Chewbacca. He's at $17 with Dustin Forrest. Aaron Challender's in the lead on that Tusken Raider. Letter D at $33. Mike Mazzetti's in the lead on the 73 Red Tops cards at $40. Mr. Carlson's in the lead on the Boba Fett complete at $37. Good deal on a Boba. Letter G is Mr. Forrest on R2-D2. Good deal on an R2. $15. Letter H is Rick Carlson on the Stormtrooper complete. I was saying Snowtrooper because he's so white, but Stormtrooper complete. Aaron Challender's in the lead on the Jawa. Note, Rick Carlson just took over on the Jawa complete at $51. We're at $165. Brian Campbell on that U90 Emperor baggy. ESB baggy sealed. Miss Popfinger in the lead on the U80 plus Luke Bespin blonde hair. Starting bid of $600 on AFA 85 plus EV99 gold label has not been touched yet. We have $135 on the AFA 85 21B flat finish. We got $175 on the AFA 85 B-wing pilot. He has a card grade of 85, bubble grade of 85, figure grade of 80. And he has a clear bubble. Then we're on letter T. It's at 160. That's an AFA 70 Wicket Tri-Logo. Card 70, bubble 75, figure 90. And then I just ran through them without showing you them. And then we're on the Lumat AFA 70 at 125. Brian Campbell in the lead. That's a card of a 70, bubble of an 85, figure of an 85. And that is $400 all day long on eBay, and it's only at 125 bucks. That is a steal of a deal. Han Solo Haw 31 back, card back. Dustin Forrest in the lead at $5. The Biker Scout 65 back. Tom Hips in the lead at $6. And then Mr. Forrest is in the lead on the Leia Bush card back at $5. That's a 65 back Leia Bush. And Jay Brolenholler is in the lead on the Vader poster, letter EI at $5. Can't go wrong for $5 for a full-size poster there, Darth Vader. And there you go. That is everything spinning right now. Here is everything spinning right now. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to see anything. What do you think the Luke Bespin only got an 80 grade on the U grade? I don't know. I could look at him. 80 still means pretty perfect, man. You know my feelings on grading, man. I don't know, because the grader had a bad day the day before. You know what? If I had to say, I would say the top of the head. Just because the paint's a little bit thin. It's nothing wrong with it, and it's not scratched or anything. But the factory paint is just a little bit thin. Let me see if I can show you. The minimum bid requirement is $5 for anything over $100. It's $10 for everything over $200, and for everything under $100, it's $1. So no bid minimum or whatever. You can just see right there at the front of his hair, it's just thinner paint. But I would say that's what got it knocked down to an 80. Still, an 80 is a really good grade, but for a U grade, it's an 80. But it's not scratched or anything. That's definitely just the factory person didn't put a double coat on his hair. But that's what I would say if I had a guess. But also, it's not a scratch or anything, so I kind of think it's messed up. It loses points for that, but what do I know? I don't have a grading company, even though a million people have told me to grade it, so get a grading company. IC Grading, just do it. I don't want to do it. Ever. Grading is so subjective, and depending on what grader you get and what mood they're in. I had figures off the card graded 70 and figures sitting in the box for years graded an 85. I'm telling you, it is. It's the Russian roulette of whatever. Star Wars, vintage Star Wars. Grading is all over the place. But they look pretty under glass. All right, let's call letter E and get you out another set of cards there. Letter E is at $40. It's 73 of the Return of the Jedi cards. We're going to call that right now. Letter E going once, going twice, going thrice at $40. Sold. $73 red tops cards. $40. Mr. Mazzetti going to take it down. Cool. Hey Mike, if you're walking by, can you bring me a bucket? No rush. All right, 12 different red sticker cards. Here's the 12 different ones. You got a C-3PO, Chewbacca, all in nice shape. Tusken, X-Wing, what the heck is that? Mike, what the heck is this? Like a Close Encounters card or something?
It is a close encounters card, yeah.
No, it's a Close Encounters card. It's not even a Star Wars card.
Came out around the same time.
I don't need it. It's all yours, Mikey.
Put it on my bumper.
There you go. It's going on Mike's bumper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 top stickers cards. 11 different top stickers cards in really nice condition. Starting at $1. Letter E. Any loose complete last 17? I don't think I have very many. Maybe a Barada, buddy. Oh, Michael Lesser wants letter E for $10. You know it's a good deal. Mike never bids on these things. Mike, you know you could just buy these things and I'll give them to you cheap because you work here.
I didn't know you had those.
I don't know. You want some more?
Like this then. But I could use them.
Oh, Casey Blevins outbid you, Mike. It's on now. Don't bid and drive. You're too important. I need somebody to ship my stuff here. Only bid at the red light. There you go. Here, Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
Those were doubles.
Oh,
There, Casey Blevins. I just paid off your only competitor. Later, bro. Drive safe, Mikey. Thank you. Merry Christmas. All right, we're only at 205 on the AFA 85 B-Wing pilot clear bubble. We're only at 160 on Wicket and 155 on Lumat. Last Lumat to sell on eBay went for $3.99, folks. AFA 70 equal. Got a couple more bidders on the stickers there. 11 different stickers. Let's call that Greedo on letter A, and I'll put up this Barada for whomever just asked for a last 17. Greedo at $4, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Congratulations, Aaron Challoner. All right, here you go. Last 17-year program's #1 in your hearts if you're a space pirate. Barada. Very nice shape Barada right there. Great color. I don't see any scratching on him whatsoever. He is complete. He's in great condition. Real tight limbs. Very nice. Very nice Barada. Letter A. I'm sure I have a Bespin guard here somewhere, man. I'll look for you. Yeah, I got a Bespin guard. We're going to call that Chief Chirpa, and we'll get that Bespin guard out there for you, buddy. So Chief Chirpa's at $12 with Brett Lancaster. Letter B, going once on Chief Chirpa, twice on Chief Chirpa, thrice. Complete Chief Chirpa, $12. That's a good deal, man. All right, Brent, here's your Bespin guard, bud. Very nice Bespin guard with a very nice Fu Manchu. And some pretty good gold, I tell you, gold. A little bit of knuckle rub there, but gold around the back too. I'd say the only problem with him is those little tiny nicks on the knuckle, but that's really nothing. Good Fu Manchu Bespin guard, starting at $1. Anything I could show you, talk to you about, tell you about? $1 is the starting bid on Barada. $1. $1 holler. He's already at $10 though, so $11 if you want to take the lead. Barada's a good deal right now. His stick's worth more than that. It's finished the Revenge of the Sith novelization. Wow, it was good. Better than the movie starred Darth Plagueis yesterday. So far, so good. I like the Darth Plagueis one, man. Dustin Forrest is in the lead on A at 75. William, you'd have to go a little bit higher. Brad as well. You guys want some more card backs out there? Here, let's look at the card backs. These are the ones I'm going to be calling next. If you want to get in on them, do them now or forever hold your peace. W is at $7. X is at $5. Y is at $6. Z is at $5. That's really good deals on the Empire Strikes Back card for sure. Only $7 for an Empire card. 31 bag. That's cheap. We'll have to listen to that one, dear, when we're mowing the lawn. All right, we're going to start calling them. Letter W just got a bid, so we'll give that one a second. Let's start it off with the Grammarian Guard. Letter X at $5. We're going to do letter X, Y, and Z. So X is Dustin Forrest, Gam Guard. Y is Tom Hip, $6 on the Biker Scout. And Z is at $5 with Leia Bosch. We're going to call those three right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. $5 a bag. Well, 5, 5, and 6, rather. Okay. Letter X, we're going to do a Made in Mexico Paplu card back. Letter X is a Made in Mexico Paplu card back. It's in the hard case. Anakin offer. 79 back, but it is made in Mexico. You can see the little tiny hole. And also it says Made in Mexico on it. WX. Y, we're going to do a Star Wars card. This is a Snaggletooth Boba Fett offer. 20 back. It has the Boba Fett offer. Some tearing there, so I think somebody may have removed the cover sticker. Free Boba Fett offer, Snaggletooth. Letter Y. And then here, letter Z. I'll show you EI in 1 second, brother. Letter Z, we're going to do a pack of no pop cards. There's an Imperial Dignitary. There's a 32-back Hoth Rebel Soldier. There's a another 32-back Hoth Rebel Soldier. Another 32-back Hoth Rebel Soldier. Another 32-back Hoth Rebel Soldier. Maybe I should save these. They're all duplicates. Forget it. I'm not doing what I just said I was going to do. We're going to do something different. Here, it's going to be a 3-pack. It's going to be a Bespin Security Guard, no pop. Hoth Rebel Soldier, no pop. And Imperial Dignitary, no pop. The Hoth Rebel Soldier is a 32-back, and so is the Bespin Guard. They're both 32s. So that's a nice little 3-pack you get there for starting at $5. And that's going to be letter Z. So 2 Empire cards and a Power of the Force for letter Z. Tamale lady. Tamale Tuesday. Ah, here's the poster. Alright, it's got a $7 bid. Casey Blevins is in the lead. Alright, let me know if you want to see anything, if there's anything you want to see. Any questions you have. 200 dozen orders for tamales. Holy moly. That's a lot of tamales. Remember, everybody, I am looking to buy collections. If there's a collection too big for you, I pay a finder's fee of whatever I pay for it. If you're looking to sell your collection, I pay more than everybody else on the planet. And I make it easier. $30 a dozen seems really high on tamales. Not to be that guy, but you figure what? $1, $2 a tamale. You're looking at almost a $3 tamale there. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. A lot of action on the Red Snaggle 2 Star Wars card back. Alright, let's go over to letter E there and call that, and we'll get you out some more letter E. Letter E is the 11 Topps Red sticker cards at $25. Aaron Challoner going to take them down. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Okay, next up. Yeah, it's supposed to be 70 something here in Christmas. It's yellow cards. There are, I'll count them right now and you can see the different ones. There's 2 sticker cards. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 32 yellow cards and 2 sticker cards for a total of 34 cards in this pack. 2 sticker cards, so 32 cards and 2 stickers. And there you go, starting at $1. Letter E. 32 yellow cards. Alright, what should we call here? I guess letter M and letter N we'll call. That's that Luke Bespin, AFA 80 plus U grade. Luke Bespin is at 165. Or no, 130. Luke Bespin's at 130. That's cheap, man. AFA 80 plus Luke Bespin. And then AFA U90 Emperor baggie is only at 165. Both those are kind of cheap, man. We'll call them and I'll throw you out another couple carded or something. Let's call both those. We're going to call letter M and letter N. Letter M is going to Brian Campbell. It is a U90 Emperor ESB sealed baggie. It's going once. This is letter M as in Michael, going twice, going thrice. So, we just got another bid on letter N, Jason McKee. M is still selling right now. Emperor baggie. Congrats, Brian Campbell. You got a deal there, bud. For sure. How about an AFA 85 plus Chief Chirpa? We're going to start him off at $100. I don't know why I start off 85 pluses at $100. I shouldn't. It is a gold label. Gold label Chief Chirpa, AFA 85 plus. Starting at $100. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. S, T, and U are all still good deals. Letter S is an AFA 85 B-Wing pilot with a clear bubble. Letter T is an AFA 70 Wicket tri-logo. And letter U is an AFA 70 Lumat Power of the Force. U is cheap. Got the card backs rolling. Nobody wants the no pop card backs. Pack of 3 popless card backs. Imperial Dignitary in that. U's got a little bit more action. U is cheap. The last equal grade of U to sell on eBay was $399 for the record. And it's just at 165 right now here. So that's a steal. There's everything currently spinning. I will not be going on break since there is no Chad, so I'm in for the duration. Let me know if you need anything. What's the grade on T? T is AFA 70. AFA 70 Wicket tri-logo. The card is a 70, the bubble is a 75, and the figure is a 90. I'd take a Gatorade bottle. Gatorade. Gatorade. Nobody wants to bid on Z? 3 card backs, only $5. Less than $2 a card back. Missing pops. 2 of them are ESB and 1 is Power of the Force. Check them out right now. For $5, those could be yours. Just put the little guy in front of the hole. There we go. William Maglio. Thank you, sir. I could do that. You want to watch the Taco Tuesday intro? All right, I'm going to go take a break. I'll be right back. That's a good song. There you go.
Hungry for treasure from a galaxy far away. Tune into Taco Tuesday, it's the ultimate display. Vintage Star Wars gold, deals that never miss. Only on the IC, feel the force in every bid. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Falcon you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Looking for that Falcon or a figure still sealed? Where I see for life legends, our fate is revealed. With collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the IC, Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not, this is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
All right, I'm back. Thank you. Look, I got Cheetos. So good looking out. Here's everything currently up for sale. Let me know if you have any questions. I lost 10 viewers on the Taco Tuesday song. Bunch of haters, I guess. It's a cool song. Don't worry, there will be no cheese dust on your figures. I have a napkin right here. Paper towel. I probably ran to the bathroom. You're so positive, baby. I love you. Think you'd be watching a guy eat Cheetos on Tuesday? What up, Rodney? Hand sanitizer. No cheese on your stuff. Don't worry. What up, Teague? How you doing, bro? I'm glad C's getting some bids, but you is still super cheap. I remember over $200, it's $10 a bid. So Brian Campbell, you'd have to go 210, bud. Thank you, sir. Brian Campbell in the lead on you at 210. You is still cheap. Super cheap. Letter M is a AFA 85 plus. And a crying shame it's at $100. AFA 85 plus gold label. William Maglio takes over on A. Chief, yeah, hail to the Chief. Chief Chirpa, AFA 85 plus here. You want it, Anthony. It's a killer deal, bro. AFA 85 plus, Chief Chirpa. Gold label. Can't pass it up at that price point. Super cheap. Of course, bro. Anytime. Going to walk to the Star Wars room and see if I need them. There you go. Gold label is if it's an 85 plus or higher. Anything under that gets silver, and if it's under an 80, like a 70 or a 75, it gets bronze. Gold label is 85 plus or better. 85 and below gets a silver label. And then once you get into the 70s and 75s, it's bronze. I don't know if there's another color. Of course, Brian. Absolutely. Ask me any questions you want. I won't know the answers to most of them, but some of them I do, and I'm more than happy to share. Brown for beaters, yeah, probably. I don't know. Brown label. AFA doo-doo label. Not a regular Chief. Let me check if it's Letty or regular. It's a Hong Kong, Anthony. You need it. Jeremy Crouch takes over on T at 175. Still a killer deal right there. Anthony Demas Jr. takes over on M. Once he found out it's missing in his collection room. We're going to call letter P, and I'm going to get rid of that EV99 because I can sell it on the IC for more than I'm offering it here. So let's call P. Letter P is Jason McKee, and it is that 21B AFA 85 21B flat finish at 140 on letter P. We're going to call that one now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold, letter P. And I'm going to pull down that EV99. If you're keen on her, do it right now. It is super cheap. $250, $250 cheaper than eBay. But if not, I'm pulling her down right now and putting up something else. So, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright, and these I'm going to have to go to eBay to check prices here. Because I know it is right before Christmas, so I don't want to give anything away for free, but... Cool. Nice. Congratulations, Casey. Enjoy the time off, buddy. All right. AFA 80 Tri-Logo Biker Scout. Or no, CAS 80, sorry. Tri-Logo Biker Scout. This is a 70 back Tri-Logo. It looks like they're going for $550 on eBay. We'll start him off at $450. $100 less than eBay. $450 starting off on the Biker Scout. That is a Tri-Logo Biker Scout. Yeah, don't go to eBay, man, because that's the thing with eBay. All right, for this right here on eBay, you'd be paying $599 plus, or no, $550 plus $15 for delivery. So that's $560, $65, $565, and then tax. If you live in Tennessee, that is... So if you were to buy this on eBay, it would be plus $15 for shipping. It would be $621.15 or $621.50 is the cheapest you could get this for if you bought it on eBay. But if you buy it here on the IC auction, what do I call this thing? Taco Tuesday. Math is hard, man. But if you buy it here on Taco Tuesday, I'm starting it off at $450. So that is a savings of $171.50 over eBay on the same exact item. There you go. CAS 80 Tri-Logo Biker Scout. That's going to be letter O as in olive. Like, oh, that's cheap. What do you think we should sell this one for? It's an AFA 80. It is a Y grade, but it is an 80. The AFA 80 on eBay here, look at this. AFA 80, it says it's unpunched, but it is punched, as you can see right there. With a totally scratched up, beat up case. Same exact grade. And this one's up there for $2,499 or best offer. Let's see if we can find any others. I don't see any. Let's go to sold listings. $3,000. Holy crap. $3,000. AFA 75, $600. $92 back, new and sealed in a star case, $533. So that's not even graded. So somewhere between an AFA 75, which is obviously cheaper for $600, and a exact same grade AFA 80 for $2,500. I don't know. What do you think? You guys pick what the starting bid should be. You guys pick what the starting bid should be on this one. I'm going to let you choose what the starting bid is. We obviously know that a lower grade one has sold recently for $750 plus tax. This one is actually technically unpunched, but the tab is flipped over for some reason because sloppy grading. So mine is actually unpunched and the one on eBay is not. Casey Blevin says, don't put it up. Okay. I gotta put something up. You want something different? Put it on eBay. I don't want to put it on eBay. Should I put it on eBay for like $1,800 and screw up this guy's $2,500 one? I guess I could do that. The only comparable is $2,500. Get it re-graded. What does that do? Do we buy it now on eBay? Jawa, I'm in on cards. Nah, man, Anthony, I'm out of Jawas, buddy. I was out of them last week, too. I need more stuff. Find me a collection. Oh, get it regraded with the punch pushed up? Because they put the punch in bed? Yeah, 2,500 seems stupid. Yeah, they didn't mess up the punch. Think they'll regrade it for that? For free? No way. Well, I don't know, but nobody bid on the starting bid of the Biker Scout, saving $200, 170, 150. So let's put this up for $1,200. How's that? And it'll just sit there. Starting off the Emperor at $1,200. That's less than half price of the one on eBay. How's that? Of the same exact one on eBay. Apples to apples. And you're saving $1,200 here. How's that? So there you go. They should regrade it. That would be nice, but I don't think they would, to be fair. I think they'd be like $100. An ICO, please. Yes, sir, of course. It's a CAS 80 Biker Scout tri-logo. And it is $171.50 cheaper than the eBay one of the exact same item. It's beautiful. Ooh, look, you can see my eyeballs. Hello. That's creepy. It's hard to line up your eyeballs behind a tab. Booga 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 booga. Mzoro. Letter O. Starting bid on O is just $450. Oh, they definitely do, Casey. I won't say that publicly, but yeah, 100 billion %, definitely. Sam Cobras knows a killer deal when he sees one. $450 on the Biker Scout. All right, kiddos, let's call those ST and U if you want to get in on those. I personally think they are all unbelievably cheap. Let's look at them here. If you want to get in on any of these, I'm going to read through them again. At 205, Brian Campbell is in the lead on the AFA 85 B-Wing pilot with a clear bubble. Letter T is a AFA 70 Wicket tri-logo at 180. Mr. Bordner is in the lead. And Mr. Bordner is in the lead on the Lumat, but that has a new bid, so we're not going to call that right away. Do you have any paperback books for letter E? Let me look, bud. I sure do. Here, let's call letter E first. Letter E is only at $5. That's a whole bunch of cards. That seems cheap. Going once, twice, 3 times to Mr. Letter E himself, Casey Blevins. Are the yellow cards less popular? I figured they'd be more popular because they're earlier. Alright, and a new one for letter E. From my personal book collection, so it has been read. It has some creases in it, but it's only been read by me. And as you saw with the complete care I dedicated towards eating Cheetos, it'll be nice. Kevin J. Anderson, one of my favorite authors of all time. He writes really, really good stuff. This is Volume 3 in the Jedi Academy trilogy. Eventually you'll get all the volumes here from me. I'm sure I had them all. But there you go, Champions of the Force. Paperback books, starting at $1. Get some Star Wars reading for a doll hair. Can't go wrong there. Letter E. All right, let's get back over to those carded. Here they be. Let's start off with calling that B-Wing pilot. Yep, I'll be doing the night before Christmas tomorrow at 6 p.m. on the Imperial Commissary. Tune in live. I'll set up in front of my Christmas tree and I will read you a lovely story about Darth Vader delivering presents. All right, AFA 85 B-Wing pilot, clear bubble, going for $205 to Mr. Brian Campbell. Brian, honestly, you should just turn around, send that to Hakes, and have them sell it to you for 10. Or sell it for 10 grand. All right, because it's a clear bubble. Going once, going twice, going thrice for $205. Sold. Hot tag. I don't really have a tag list for the Christmas story. Just show up at 6 o'clock and I'll be doing it. Next up, Wicket for Chad Bordner. Tri-logo Wicket at $180. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. This is the darn modern special edition one. Around 6. I need to find out what time church is. Oh, there you go. So if church is at 6, you're SOL. Alright, and then AFA 70 Lumat at $250, Mr. Bordner. We know for a fact that's $150 less than eBay before tax. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lumat is sold. Okay. Tri-logo Weequay is going to be letter S. This Tri-logo Weequay is graded an AFA 70 with the card of 70, bubble of 80, figure of 85. Card has some minor creasing here. Right there, and right there, and right there, and that's why I got a 70. Great bubble. Great figure. Starting off at $100 because it's graded. And there be the label. Tri-logo Weequay. Starting off at $100. FA 70 Tri-logo Weequay. Next up, this one I'm going to have to look up. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Off to eBay I look. AFA 80 Luke Battle. AFA 80 Endor Luke Battle Poncho. It looks like they are $700, $950, $700, $1,200. That person's crazy. $650. All right, the cheapest one I see is $650. They go all the way up to $950. Let's call it $600 starting price, no tax, right here on the Imperial Commissary. AFA 80 Luke Poncho, unpunched. Card 80, bubble 85, figure 90. That's BS, it got an 80, because those three numbers do not come close to an 80. But whatever. We all pretend grading is a thing. So there you go. Letter T. A man. Cool. AFA 80, a man. I'm going to look him up. Banana Man. Alright, here, let's look them up. 1,775. Is that an 80? No, 75 plus. That one's a 70. AFA 70. That's an AFA 80. 919. Ben's Toy Chest. BTC. 1,300. 1,400. Holy crap. 1,400. 17.99. 13.99. 10.50. So the cheapest AFA 80 on eBay is $919.85. $919.85. So instead of it being $919.85, let's make it $750 starting bid. $750 starting bid on a Man. So there you go. AFA 80 a Man. This one is unpunched. AFA 80, 92 back a Man, starting off at $750. Dirt cheap in comparison to eBay. There you go. Letter U. Man, eBay is like way more expensive than Taco Tuesday. Whoa, those are gonna fall. There we go. What was the starting bid on S? $750. The cheapest one on eBay is $919.85. So we're gonna go with $750. Means it's officially cheap. These two keep running into each other. The Weekway, $100. $100 starting bid on Weekway. Jeremy Couch is in the lead on Weekway. Any mini rigs, Power of the Force, or Star Wars? I don't think so, bud. Nothing graded. I got a speeder bike up there that I can't reach. I got an ungraded MTV 7, but I think it's open. Nope. No more minis. Mini rigs. All right, let's go over to these card backs and call them and get you out some new card backs here. W's at 10, X is at 11, Y is at 34, and Z is at 10. We're going to call all four of those card backs. Or all four of the card back lots, rather. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Card backs are sold. Anytime, Anthony. Okay, card backs are sold. Okay. New card backs. No multi-packs, brother. This is a Yoda 65 back. It's going to be letter W. Toys R Us sticker. Yoda 65 back. Comes in the hard case. That's W. Letter X is going to be a Star Wars die-cast TIE Fighter card back. Technically a 12 back. That'll be letter X. Letter Y, we're going to go with Luke. Luke Battle Poncho, letter Y. Last 17. And letter Z, let's do Nikto here with the free Boba Fett coin offer. Letter Z. Nikto with the free Boba Fett coin offer, unpunched, 77 back. Oh. Alright, we're going to call all those loose figures. So if you like the loose figures, get in now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to call all these and I'm going to get you some new ones here. Camera's kind of blurry. There we go. I'm trying to get that camera to refocus. Can you show G, please? Yes, of course. R2D2. Front has a little bit of damage at the top of the sticker. Back looks good. Very nice dome. And he still clicks. So he's still a really good deal, actually. Alright, we're going to start off at letter A here, and I'm going to start calling them all the way through. So letter A is a Barada going to Mr. Maglio for 120. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Barada is sold. Next up is actually Brent Lancaster's in the lead on B and C. The Bespin Guard with Fu Manchu at $10, and the Chewbacca Complete at $19. So I'm going to call both of those together. Going once for Brent, three times for Brent. Sold. So good deals, buddy. Congrats. All right, and letter D, the Tusken Raider Complete at $40. Aaron Moffat. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Aaron Moffat, Tusken Raider. We got Jason McKee at $2 on the Star Wars Champions of the Force book. We're going to wait and hope that Casey Blevins makes that $5. Boba Fett Complete just got a new bid, and R2-D2 just got a new bid, so we're going to move past those. We're going to go to the Stormtrooper Complete for Rick Carlson. $32 bright white Stormtrooper. You cannot beat that deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. I have that bug. Fair enough, Casey. So here, we'll call it for Jason McKee at $2. Letter E at $2. Star Wars book. Going once, twice, three times. Casey does have everything. If it's paper, Casey has it. All right, we're going to call that Boba Fett for Bobby Lugo at $40. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Bobby Lugo, $40. Boba. And then the R2-D2 for William Tushina, $25. Killer deal. Going once, twice, three times. R2. All right, you guys all go bid on this stuff. I'm going to pull these down and get you some new ones. It's a nice Barada. His arms are crazy tight. Red Snag, I'll see if I got one laying around, bud. EI is a Darth Vader poster. Here, I'll show you. It has a minor bit of damage on the bottom, but it's below that, so you can't even see it. Well, you can kind of see it right there at the bottom. Very minor. You can't go wrong for $7 for a whole poster. It's cheap. The grade on O is a CAS 80, and the grade on S is an AFA 70 Trilogo Weequay. No blue snags at the moment, Jim. Sorry. I am currently buying, though, so if you guys know of collections, you let me know. I don't have any more loose graded, man. I'm out. No more loose graded. Need to buy more collections, man. You guys have eaten up all my loose graded. Red Snaggletooth as per request. Good hair. Good heels. Star Wars Tales Untold. I have not. Red Snag, starting off at $1, letter A. You do need to not find another big fat lot for me. Dude, to tell you the truth, I have 2 complete AFA collections that I'm looking into buying, but the guys that are currently selling them are... So there's a difference in price. There's a difference in price between what stuff actually sells for and what you think stuff should sell for because you look at eBay. That's why I have 3 things sitting here that have no bids on them that are 30%, 40% cheaper than they are on eBay. It's because eBay is not exact all the time. This is a really beautiful Rebel Commando. He is complete. Painted face. Starting at $1, letter B. But I do have 2 sets that I'm looking at buying, but and I understand, you know, you work a long time on a set, but people forget that, like, there's Lobots in complete sets and stuff like that. And you guys, I put a Lobot up here, it'll spin forever at $100. And they're like, well, I saw one sell on eBay for $140 once, and it's like, dude, that's not what a Lobot's worth. So that's the hope. But we'll find something. It always comes along. I make deals that are easy and way higher than everybody else, so people come eventually. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. This is a blue saber, Luke Jedi. Very nice. He's got the stitched cape there. Yeah, 2 complete sets right now that I'm waiting on. But I have bids in, and I also have offers in, and I've also said, you know, if you need a little bit more, you let me know. But the thing is, like, I don't know, there's this one that I'm looking at, and they want $26,000 for a complete set. And I'd be fine with it if it was worth, like, $36,000 or something reasonable. But it's like, you want me to come give you cash in a parking lot. This is the other thing that people don't understand. Here, and I'll tell you. But they want cash in a parking lot, right? So if I go bring you $20,000 cash in a parking lot, let's say, then you get $20,000, and you don't have to tell anybody that that's income. So you're saving 38% or whatever tax bracket you're in, 35%, 30%. You're buying vintage Star Wars toys, you ain't in no 20% tax bracket. So you end up saving 38% in that parking lot. The thing is I've got to put it on here where it sells for whatever it sells for. And then I also count that as income because that's the way the world works. And so I lose 38%. Plus I have to ship it. Plus I have to individually sell it. I mean, there's a cost to that. And people don't see that. And they're like, well, this is exactly what it would be on eBay. And it's like, yeah, go try to sell stuff on eBay and wait to see how many returns you have, how many people run a scam on you, how much in fees you got to pay eBay, because that 13.5% adds up. People don't think it does, but it does. And then think of how easy it is to get rid of it all at once. Because I don't care who you are, if you're selling a complete set of graded on eBay, you are stuck with the Lobots, the General Madines, the Bosks, all the common characters, you know? So, like, ain't nobody paying $200 for a Lumat or a Chief Chirp or a Tebow or anything, or a Logray. Anyway, very, very nice Luke Jedi. Blue, he is a snap cape. Very, very nice. William Tashina, I don't know what you got, but feel free to send me a PM, man. I am always buying, and I pay literally more than everybody. My sales pitch back in the day, because people would always be like, Brian's Toys or Dallas Vintage Toys. And I'd be like, I'll tell you what. Go to Brian's Toys and go to Dallas Vintage Toys, get a quote, and I can guarantee you I will pay more than them. And I always paid more than them by like 20, 30%, man. Like, they're usually trying to buy collections at 15 to 20% of market value because they have such a big name. And I'm way higher every time with them. So yeah, if you want to go try to feel out the market, go try to sell your set to Dallas Vintage Toys or to Brian's Toys, the big monsters. And yeah, Luke Jedi complete and very nice. Snap cape, blue saber. Bosk complete. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. For every single Luke, there's 7 peg warmers nobody wants. That's the thing that they don't think about. So when they're selling a complete set, I mean, yeah, granted, great, a man, yeah, $300, $400, wonderful. The problem is like, this guy, I don't care if he's graded an AFA 85, you're not getting over $120 for him ever. On the greatest day in the world to somebody that desperately needs that item. You know what I mean? Life-size R2s are hard to move. What's Luke new? Jedi Luke, $1 starting bid. I don't care. Luke is letter C. The blue Jedi Luke snap cape, very nice condition, is letter C. But I mean, this guy right here. And that's the biggest problem with the AFA graded is they'll be like, I've got 110 AFA graded. And I'm like, okay, how about X amount of dollars? And they'll be like, oh, that's only like $90 a figure. And it's like, yeah, dude, but Red Snaggletooth is in there. And this guy. And Tebow. And you know what I mean? Like, what do you want from me? There you go. Starting off at $1. Low gray. Low gray is going to be letter F. Low gray. Whoa! Whoa! That was a pretty great catch. Did everybody see that? Did you kind of see it? It was a pretty great catch. Yeah, a little bit of meat on the bone. I mean, I'm also paying taxes on the bone because I'm the one who has to claim it as income. You don't claim it as income if I give you a wad of cash in a parking lot. But also, and I always tell them, and this is what I always leave people with that are being like way too high priced or way too overpriced. I just say this. I go try to sell some of them. Don't sell the best ones because if you sell all the best ones, I don't want the chunk. But Go try to sell them and look at how difficult it is to actually sell things. Because it's difficult, man. I have Taco Tuesday, but I'm good at talking about stuff. Everybody knows they're getting items that they can trust. I have a unbelievable track record for 11 years of selling vintage Star Wars toys of quality, no repro vintage Star Wars toys. And that's the reason why I can sell these things on a Taco Tuesday. You go try to put up a post, forget about it. You're not going to get half the price that I get. And that's the other thing. I even had one guy that came to me and he was like, but you're Mike Havens. You're going to sell it all for top dollar. And it's like, dude, have you ever watched Taco Tuesday? I don't think anything ever sells for top dollar on Taco Tuesday. I'm giving away deals. It's a volume thing here with me. You know what I mean? Like, I can get rid of it all. You come to me with 100 graded figures, no problem. I'm going to be one of the 3 guys on the planet that's going to say sure and buy it. But it takes a long time to go through 100 figures. I mean, you figure I got this last AFA set, and it was huge. But I got that one probably 5 months ago now, and we're just running out of graded. So, it takes a long time, you know? It's a lot of work. And I have a team. I have a guy that ships for me. I have my wonderful wife, Andrea, that's helping out. You know what I mean? It's like, that's 3 people selling these toys, and it still took 5 months. Let's see how long it takes a random person that has 3 feedback on their eBay account to sell it. You know what I mean? Or that has never sold something on Facebook. I had a guy like that once. He's like, well, I've never sold something on Facebook. I'm like, you'll get the absolute top dollar, and it's easy to start. It's just going to take time. And they're like, yeah, but then I got to ship it. And it's like, yeah, that's the crappy part. Ooh, I got a call. Hello. F&G both sold. I called them. They had new bids, but I sold them. They're good. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Andrea thought F&G were still alive. That was a call from the coach's box there. Salacious Crumb, letter H, sealed and baggy, starting at $1. All right, and a new letter E, X-Wing, the Bacto War. This is another one read by me, so it's been opened. Book 4 in the exciting series, X-Wing Bacto War, starting off at $1. Big time Mike taking calls on Taco Tuesday. It's a call from my wife, man. You always got to answer the call from the wife. That's what guarantees longevity right there. Misfit Toys here in Houston don't pay anything. They want to give you dirt cheap prices and then mark it up 110%. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I pay more than anybody. And you guys see, I don't mark nothing up. You get killer deals on Taco Tuesday. So anyway, that's the plan, and it's been working for 11 years. And it does help fund ICCC, which is very expensive. So... Jedi Luke COO Hong Kong, correct? I don't know. I didn't look. You want me to look? Give me a second. Nope, Taiwan. It's a made in Taiwan Luke Jedi. It says Taiwan on his leg. You take my word for it. Son of a goat. Of course I dropped it. No nose rub on Luke. I see no issues on Luke. He looks really nice. But I showed him pretty in depth too if you want to rewind and rewatch. But Luke looks really good. Okay, and here's everything that's up. Remember that 2 weeks there where General Madines were selling for like $60 a piece for some reason? That was crazy. Was Blue Saber Luke Jedi Luke on Taiwan? Thought it was only on Hong Kong. I have no idea, dude. I hate Luke in general. How do you ensure no repro makes it to the spinning wheels? Do you have a QA? What's a QA? I check everything before I put it on a spinning wheel. I've had like one get through once, but it was never on a spinning wheel or anything. Somebody was trying to buy an army builder set of like one figure, and so I went through all my overstock and everything and just grabbed them whatever I had. But no, otherwise I catch it, man. I'm pretty good at repro. I know what's repro, what's not, because it really ticks me off. So I've kind of learned quite a bit. I can usually tell by feel or touch or by sound. And before I bag anything, see, when it comes in, here, I'll show you. When it comes in, I have big giant tubs of loose figures. Like here, I'll show you. Let me borrow this camera for a second. But see, when it comes in, it looks like this. And then I sort it, and it goes into these. So all these definitely don't have repro. These could. But I'll sort it myself and I'll find out if it does. And then it moves on to the other bins. Oh yeah, for sure, Anthony. Well, the thing is, in the past 5 years, and Variant Villain, I love, God bless him, but the past 5 years, people have started to care which factory, which whatever, which factory mold this blaster goes with, and blah, 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 blah. Nobody cared about that at all 5 years ago. Nobody. Bosk is letter D. He's only at $3, so he's cheap. And then Forlam is letter G. He's only at $15. But yeah, so now it's all like oh, that's a cater factory, blah, 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 blah. And the thing is a cater factory or whatever is like nobody, that was not a variant 5 years ago. It was not a variant. Nobody cared. When I was collecting all my Bobas, when I was really hard collecting Boba Fett's, nobody cared about the Taiwan version 5 blaster. I probably sold 100 of those for regular price. Nobody cared. And now people do. And it's a very valuable blaster. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I don't know. But the older collectors, kind of like me, usually don't care. As long as it isn't repro, then it's fine. The newer collectors, some people, and I've found this over the years, I think what it is, and here's my I'm guessing, and I might be completely wrong. But people that don't collect like carded or anything sealed boxes, once you get into the really expensive stuff, to be fair, and they just collect, say, loose figures, you run out of loose figures to collect. So then you start picking apart every loose figure in every factory and every blaster mold and this, that, and the other. And then you try to get, Taiwan Boba with the Version 5 blaster, blah, 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 blah. And Luke Stormtrooper with the black blaster, which is not even... I've seen Luke Stormtroopers on card with blue-black blasters, but still. So I don't know, man. That kind of happens when people run out of stuff with the loose complete set. Back in the day, it was you got the 96, you were done. But now it's like you got the 96 and then you got to find the right blasters. Everything is picked apart. There's 12,000 variants of everything, and then you get to a figure like Dengar, and since nobody cares about it, there's no variants. But if you have 5 Dengars in your house and you put them side by side, they're going to look different because Dengar has more variations than I think anything else out there. Any more card backs? Yeah, I could call those and get you out some more. Here's the card backs right now. If you want to get in on them, do it right now. I'm going to call these 4 and put up 4 more. We just got a bid on the Luke, so we're going to let that one run. Let's call the 65 back Yoda for Mr. Forrest at $12. Letter W. Going once, going twice, going thrice. There's letter W, letter X, the TIE Fighter diecast card back. Going for $5, going once, going twice, going thrice. I don't know why those diecast card backs don't go for more. They're really, really hard to get. But I guess it's the same reason the diecasts are like older than 12 backs, but they go for less. Luke Battle Poncho just got a new bid. Nikto 77 back with the Boba Fett coin offer, $5. That's a steal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Alright, we're going to put out some new card backs. Letter W, we're going to put a Ramba card back. It still has the coin plastic. The figure's been cut out. So that's letter W. Still has the plastic on the card. Unpunched. Alright, letter X is going to be a Display Arena 45 back Imperial Commander. General Vias. And then letter Z will be a Made in Mexico Lumat. He's got the Telltale Made in Mexico hole right there. Letter Z, Lumat Made in Mexico. Anakin offer, 79 back. That's letter Z. Here's everything currently spinning. Let's get you out another book there. We're going to call letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E is sold. X-Wing Back to Wars. Ah, there we go. Book 1 in the Rogue Squadron. X-Wing Rogue Squadron. Book 1 in the X-Wing series. This is another one that's read by me. To Mike, from George Lucas, the Imperial Commissary is the best Facebook group in the world. Just kidding. That'd have been cool, though, right? What are the X-Wings behind Z? Just X-Wings. The green one and the blue one are like custom stickers. They've been redone with custom stickers. They have all real parts. It's just custom stickers. And the stickers are custom because obviously you can't confuse them with the original. And then the other three are just white X-Wings. Just complete X-Wings vehicles. Dang, I missed. I was on E. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. It sold for $10. Somebody beat you to it. Jason McKee beat you to it. All right, we're 10 minutes out, so I'm going to run through them again and tell you everything that is currently for sale. We're going to start off here with letter A. It's at $10. It is a red snaggletooth complete. That is cheaper than just his blaster. Letter B is Daniel Neal Rebel Commando complete at $13. Letter C is a Luke Jedi Blue Snap Cape Blue Saber at $165. Letter D is at $15. Bobby Lugo Boss complete. Letter E is Rogue Squadron book, starting at $1. It's at $8 right now. It's book 1. Letter F is Low Gray at $6. Letter G is Forlom at $17. Letter H is the Salacious Crumb Baggie at $10. Letter 12 is letter I is at $12. It's General Madine complete. That red snaggletooth is cheaper than his blaster. Somebody needs to bid on that. And then we've got letter M is an AFA 85 Plus Chief Chirpa gold label. Letter N is at $135. It's an AFA U80 Luke Bespin blonde hair. That's a killer deal. Letter O is at $450. It is a CAS 80 Tri-Logo Biker Scout. Letter P has no bid yet. It's an AFA 80 Emperor Power of the Force, starting bid at $1,200. Letter S is at $100. It is a Tri-Logo Weequay. That's a freaking steal. Letter T is starting bid of $600. AFA 80 Luke Poncho unpunched. That's so cheap and makes no sense, but nobody's bidding. It is right before Christmas, so I understand. AFA 80 a Man to Man Power of the Force. Letter U starting bid of $7.50. Letter W is at $15. It's a Ramba card back with coin bubble. Letter X has a starting bid of $5. No bid yet. Letter Y is at $20. Luke Battle Poncho. Letter Z is at $5. Lumat Made in Mexico card back. And then letter EI is that Darth Vader poster, only at $10. But that's everything that's going on now. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. Letter S is a AFA 70 Tri-Logo Weequay. Card 70, Bubble 80, Figure 85. It's cheap. Red Snag is cheap. Bosk is cheap. Low Gray's cheap. General Medine is kind of cheap. Chief Chirpa Gold Label is cheap. Lots of stuff is cheap, actually. But there, perfect example. If I can't get over $110 for a carded, graded Weequay, how does somebody that's trying to sell a complete set to me be trying to charge me $150 for a graded Weequay because it's an 85? It's not the way. Alrighty, it is 7:54 on Taco Tuesday, so I'm going to start calling them. Let's start backwards. What do you say? Start off with the card backs. We're going to start off with card backs first. W's at $15. Ramba card back with coin and bubble. Or with coin bubble. No coin. For G Hens. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Ramba. I want to get to that letter A and it'll at least be at $20 because that blaster is $20. Ramba sold. We got no bids on the Imperial Commander, 45 back. Let's go to letter Y. It is the Luke Battle Poncho card back, $20. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Thank you, Dustin Forrest and Rick San Jose. I appreciate it. Lumat Made in Mexico card back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter Z. Mr. Casey Blevins taking down Darth Vader poster for 10 bones. It's a good deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. The grade on Luke Poncho is AFA 80, card 80, bubble 85, figure 90. AFA 80 Amanda Man has no bids. Luke Poncho has no bids. We're going to go to Trilogo Weekway, AFA 70 for $110. Mr. Couch. That is cheap. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up is the AFA 80 Emperor, no bids. We're going to skip that. We're going to go to the CAS 80 Tri-Logo Biker Scout, only at $450. Going to Sam Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Sam, that's a good deal, buddy. Congratulations. Next up, Jason McKee on that blonde hair AFA U80 plus Luke Bespin. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Bid early, bid often, folks. Next up, AFA 85 Plus Chief Chirpa Gold Label. Sold. And that's the thing. Look, AFA 85 Plus Chief Chirpa Gold Label. And somebody will be telling me that an AFA 80 Chief Chirpa is worth $140. And it's not. General Maydeen Complete has a new bid. Salacious Crumb has a new bid. Forlom does not. We're going to call Forlom for Mr. Lancaster at $17. Going once, going twice, going thrice. What letter is Luke? Luke was taken down, man. He is letter T. T is in Tom. Luke is letter T. Andrea Anthony Demas Jr. needs an eye loop. All right, let's call the book one of Rogue Squadron for $8 for Mr. Nick Grooms. Going once, going twice, going thrice. The starting bid on Luke was $600. Those are sold. Now we're here. Okay. Letter D, Boss Complete. Or no, we're on letter... General Maydeen has a new bid, Salacious Crumb has a new bid, and Logray has a new bid. So let's go to Boss Complete for Mr. Bobby Lugo at $15. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, Luke Jedi Snap Cape for Mr. Heinz. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Rebel Commando Complete at $13 to Mr. Daniel Neal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Hey, Brian Campbell, just an FYI, if you are planning on bidding on that Luke, if you could do it now so I can let it spin for a little bit and give everybody the opportunity. Just because, you know, even though it's a starting bid, it's the absolute bare minimum I'm willing to take. and way below market price. So if you're not, that's totally okay. But if you are, please bid now. Next up, Red Snaggletooth has a new bid, so we're going to go back down to low gray. Letter F for Nick Grooms at $9. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms at $9. Good deal, $9. Complete vintage Star Wars figure with 3 accessories for $9. Steal of a deal. But once again, why an AFA graded low gray is hard to sell. General Madine completes going next for Mr. Nick Grooms at $15. Going once, going twice, going thrice. There was like a month there where General Madine sticks were selling for $40 a piece. It was crazy. It is no longer that way. Sold! Alright, and next up, let's do the Imperial Commander 45. Nope, nobody bid on it. So that one's going back in the bin. We got a new bid on Salacious Crumb and a new bid on Red Snaggletooth, but I want to call both of them and go eat tacos. So we're going to just call them. Rick San Jose on Red Snaggletooth complete at $24. Nope, we just got another bid. Nick Grooms on Salacious Crumb at $17. Going once on Salacious Crumb. Going twice on Salacious Crumb. Going thrice. Sealed baggy Salacious Crumb. $17. And last but not least, the Red Snaggletooth that got a lot of action towards the end there. Going once for Mr. Forrest. Going twice, 3 times. $25, Mr. Forrest. Well, that is it for me, and thank you very much for hanging out on this Taco Tuesday on Christmas Eve. I hope you all have the most merry of all Christmases tomorrow, and get the next day, not tomorrow, and get everything that you wanted, and I hope some of it's vintage Star Wars. I will see you next Taco Tuesday, because there's no reason to take it off, because New Year's Eve is like 2 days after it, so I don't need a New Year's Eve day off. But we will see you next Taco Tuesday for more awesome items. Remember the Imperial Commissary. There's 3 things to be a great member of the Imperial Commissary. And we all know what those are. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. And make sure you tune in tomorrow, hopefully around 6 p.m.-ish, for my live reading of the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with special appearances by Darth Vader himself. And have a Merry, Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you. And if I don't see you next Taco Tuesday, have a Happy New Year. Thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary, the best group in all of Facebook. Good night. Happy Taco Tuesday.